Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis of oil and natural gas. Looks like we're just kind of chopping sideways at the moment. We do have some of these companies putting in some bearish engulfings. We could have a little bit more selling pressure before bottoming and turning up. But let's jump into the charts. I'll give you my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. Again, it's just my opinion. Here is West Texas oil. I drew this little pattern in here. We've been chopping sideways within it. It's exactly what we've been doing. So I'm just kind of holding on to my shares, waiting for this thing to move higher. Natural gas, again, we're just chopping sideways here. This is my little drawing here. Maybe I can move it up like that. There you go. Delete this little portion, and we're just chopping sideways before a potential move higher, I think, depending on weather. This is very weather dependent. SM Energy looks like we've got more of a bearish engulfing pattern on the daily. We could head lower here with this pattern today. We had a nice good bullish hammer pattern yesterday, but it doesn't prevent ourselves from a potential move lower. We'll see what happens. I'm not doing anything with my shares. CDEV also has a little bearish engulfing pattern posted on it. You know, there was a bearish engulfing here as well, and it didn't really manifest itself into anything. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But the more we play here, the more of these patterns we see, they do stack up where we could potentially head lower. Crew Energy, it's hanging on to the bottom of its rail of the channel. It's doing okay. CPE Petroleum, bearish engulfing pattern. That's what this guy is there. So that's what we're looking at here. That little bearish engulfing pattern there. Another bearish engulfing on Athabasca oil. We could head lower here. This could have been a break to the bottom, a hit of the resistance, and retest of the break of this line. And then, I mean, maybe we've got a little bit larger pullback ahead of us before moving on up. Recap's hanging in there. It looks okay. Not much of an update there. Northern Oil and Gas. We're almost coming all the way back, almost like a double bottom here. Hopefully it can hold. Otherwise, I mean, we could potentially head lower. We'll see. Crescent Point Energy Corporation, we're right at this big shoulder head shoulder pattern on the right-hand side. And we're just dancing above and below the resistance and support line. Grand Tier Energy is looking a little more positive here. Nice little update today. Not really too much to say. Tellurian, we're on the downside. You know, there is downward pressure here with this downside break of this pattern. Pedivic, was it Pediv, I don't know how to say that. PED ticker symbol. We're down on the bottom of this pattern here. That's where we're at. We're kind of squeezing up in the corner there. And on the dailies, we just were down a little bit today. Oasis broken its uptrend line to the downside. We're just kind of chilling out right now. We could head lower since we're below this trend line. Or we can break above 126 and reverse it quite easily. CRK, small down day today. It tried running today, but came back down. That's what it is right here. Just kind of a down day today, small down day. Same with SD. It was kind of a battle. It was going to run today, and then it came back down. Momentum's to the downside. I think we'll just chop sideways for a little bit. Tetra Technologies tried running today, and it sold off. Back down, bearish piercing pattern. Transocean chopping sideways. I think we're going to get more choppiness to the sideways. Helix Energy Solutions, big picture view. We're in this big old downtrend pattern, descending wedge pattern, which is bullish for a move to the upside eventually. But we're still in the pattern. We're waiting for this thing to kind of chop sideways, break this downtrend line, and get moving. Surge Energy doing a back test on a big old. Oh no, it's at the bottom of its descending wedge pattern. What we got is an update today. We're just kind of bouncing off of this support. And this one's Tamarack Valley Energy. We're up top bullish, piercing on a daily, and we're trying to get momentum to break through. I don't know if we're going to break through it yet, but if we break through, it's a big old pattern that we'd be breaking if we break to the upside. So that's what I've got for today for the oil and natural gas sector. Again, we could see some more selling pressure if the sellers decide to step in here. We had some bearish engulfing patterns lining up on some of these companies, in particular SM, CPE, CDEV, and whatnot. So we could see a little bit further selling pressure. I do think that next year we're going to hit problems in the fourth quarter of 2022. So it's a little ways away. We could see these things pull back a little more. Again, I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding on to my shares and cost averaging in where appropriate. If you guys like this analysis, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.